All right, next up, Hector Albanez, 3-1, age 26, weighed in at 185.4 pounds, standing at 5 foot 10 inches, fighting out of Intensity MMA. And Hector's been in the Epic cage quite a few times. He's a gamer. He's a scrapper. I really like the way he brings the fight, and really like he's down to scrap anybody. I mean, I remember his first fight, his only loss was on hours' notice. It wasn't even, we're not even talking a full 24-hour notice on this guy. So he's down to throw down with anybody. Exceptional striker, good power, great ability to close distance, and solid from top position as well. Really, in this fight, I'm expecting him to try to keep it standing. You know, he's going against a significantly more experienced wrestler. So the key is, in my opinion, not if you get taken down, because you're probably gonna get taken down, but how quickly do you scramble back up, right? Because I mean, he can crack, and he's a gamer, you know, and I think the reason why I like him too is he doesn't consent to the takedown.
Exactly.
You know, even if he does get put down, he's quick to scramble back up. So I think this is a really good matchup, a good test for both these guys.
Oh, I'm excited. The last few times in the cage, he put in amazing work. I think he got to finish his last fight, didn't he?
Yes,
Please welcome his opponent as he makes his way into the cage, Dean Sherry.
And man, and Dean,
Jesus, that guy.
Dean is an animal, right? I mean, he's got crazy wrestling credentials. We've gone over them before, so I'm not going to take too much of that time up. But 2-1, age 26, weighed in at 184.2 pounds, 5'10", fighting out of the training center. And the reason really why I like him is because he's basically shown every element of MMA along with the wrestling, right?
Exactly.
A lot of times you see a wrestler and he's just a wrestler, but he's been able to stay composed under duress in the stand-up, and he's fought off really deep submissions against black belts. He's fought kickboxers. I don't think anybody's going to be able to out-wrestle him.
And in his last fight against Xavier Silva, he pretty much made him quit on the stool. That's hard to do.
That's hard to do.
I made you work so hard, you couldn't come out the next round.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. This next fight is brought to you by Wolf of West Coast, scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds for the Epic Fighting Middleweight Championship title. Introducing first, fighting out of the Bada Fulkerson blue corner. He steps into the cage with a record of 3 wins and 1 loss. He stands at 5 feet 10 inches tall and weighing officially at 185.4 pounds, representing Intensity MMA, de Ensenada, Baja California, Mexico, Hector Albanez. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He comes to this fight with a record of 2 wins and 1 loss, both wins coming by way of submission. Standing at 5 feet 10 inches tall, he weighed in officially at 184.2 pounds, representing the training center from Brick, New Jersey. He is the current, he is the defending Epic Fighting Middleweight Champion, Dean Sherry.
Title fight underway.
So, gentlemen, you know the rules.
It's only one thing
Protect
I'm sad
yourself at all
about.
times. If you like to touch gloves, do so now. Go to your corners, come out fighting.
Man in charge of the action, Grady Thomas.
Dean Sherry got a full beard. Last time he had the super stash. That was so awesome.
Yeah. We'll see how that plays into the fight, too.
Master of the stash, bro. It's the master of the stash.
Samson hair. Here we go. Big fight right here. Epic championship belt
on
the line. Two legit middleweights.
Oh.
Ooh.
Hector coming out moving. Nice kick. Oh. He got to set that boundary because there you go.
Man.
Dean was going to take
you
down.
see that wrestling.
My. Hector has to get up. He can't stay on the ground with Dean like that. Dean working that, trying to work that knee on belly, trying to get across. Nice cross face, making Hector work and carry all that weight. High up on his chest.
Right.
Driving that form right across his throat.
And I like the high up on the chest because it doesn't even allow Hector to bridge into him.
Exactly.
He's looking for that Kimura. Doesn't really look like he has it right now.
He needs to bring that wrist down towards his waist.
And he's got a lot of time to work, too.
There he goes. See, now that he's bringing it a little lowered, now he has more leverage on that shoulder. Nice punches from the top.
And that's the thing about being that high-level wrestling. You can take gambles, stack up high if you want, because you're confident enough that you can mat return them at any time you want. He keeps looking for either that straight arm lock. Ooh, it's a big ground and pound. Hector trying to get back up.
Back down.
You just see the power coming out of Dean's hands.
Well, he has that outside leg trap and is stapling it down. So every time Hector wants to stand up and try to push out of that position, Dean is kicking that leg right back out from under him. Watch him do it again.
And he's been in this dogfight position so many times.
Yeah, he's just driving him back down.
He's looking for the crucifix, possibly.
Heavy punches from side control. Hector's trying. He's trying. It's a D1 wrestler sitting on the top of you, raining down punches is harder for anybody. Dean is just trying to smother him right now, just being a wet blanket. Not letting him breathe, not letting him move. Every time he makes another move, it's a mistake.
And I also like that Dean's
Step
keeping
over
him
the mount now. Heavy hips.
I like that Dean's keeping him in the open mat, too, so he can't even wall walk.
He's 30 seconds.
Switches back over to mount.
He's attempting the arm triangle, but not in the right position. This is where Dean's showing he's a wrestler and not a jiu-jitsu guy. He's going for bad submissions where he just should be just dropping punches right here. Do what you do, buddy. Be heavy, drop heavy punches.
Man, and just a one-sided round.
Oh, yeah.
A one-sided round right there. And now Dean is established. I can take you down. I can keep you down at the entire round if I so choose. You see the shot and how he turned the corner right there. That's
high level.
When you run your feet like that, it doesn't even allow them to sprawl back. It just takes your legs out from underneath. You see him, the wrist ride right there. Great ground and pound.
And athletes, Wolf of West Coast.
Immediate mat return. And man.
Yeah, he's just showing his grappling is in a whole different atmosphere than Hector's. Hopefully Hector can come out this round and get some of his striking going. Show some of that grit. Show some of that boxing prowess he's known for.
And Hector's tough, though.
Very tough.
He's not one of those guys that is looking for a way out. This guy's super tough.
Exactly. You got to dig deep and show some cojones right here.
Swagyu Burger Bar.
Hector's showing a little determination.
Ooh, and look at that shot. That was so
lightning
fast.
Quick. I almost missed it. It was a blink of an eye.
You saw Dean. He was drawing those strikes out of Hector, and once he saw him, he just level changed and shot underneath. And at this point, if I'm Hector, I probably give up my back and just try to test Dean's ability to take my back. And Dean, being smart, is just ground and pound.
Yeah.
Just ground and pound. Don't worry about the subs. Just punch.
Front headlock position. Oh, nice knee. Uh-oh, gotta watch the McNuggets.
Well, and that's the hard part about amateur MMA. You can't knee to the head. In a pro
Exactly.
fight, you get kneed in the face right there. But it's difficult as an amateur because, you know, if they can almost use their face as a defense.
Exactly. Certain situations keep them out of trouble. And right there, showing he stand up, front headlock, and just wasn't clear enough.
And I want to see Hector go to the body.
Oh!
Man, Hector landed in probably an accidental knee, and Dean just ate it and kept going forward.
No, according to the camo rules, long as he throws the knees before he takes his level, that's Dean's fault because he ducked into that knee.
Right.
He didn't hold his head down and knee up into it. He was already throwing the knee to the body, and Dean just happened to duck his face into it. But for nothing.
And Hector's trying to work his way back up, but Dean's got that wrist trap on the arm
far
close
side.
to the cage.
Now just heavy ground and pound.
Wrist trap on the other side.
Yeah, he's just riding him out right now, making him work too hard, have to carry his weight with one arm trapped behind his back.
Switches to the double. Now you're going to
Back
get a
on those
big
hips.
lift. Yep, there.
Immediately back in the side control, just making him carry his weight. Grappling master class right now.
And there you see Dean sliding to mount again.
Right now, he just needs to just posture up and throw heavy punches. Don't look for a submission. There you go. Punches, punches. He has 40 seconds. He probably could finish it this round.
You can get him belly down. Ooh.
Hector trying to kick that leg out.
And he's staying active. He's keeping himself in the fight. But he's got to get back up to his feet.
Notice how Dean just dismounted from the hooks so he could just ride his back. That's high-level stuff right there. He didn't want to get shaked off. He didn't want to get to his feet, so he just dismounted and just kind of rode his back. Hector, nice step in knee.
Ooh.
Dean right back under it.
Man, that
How
was
do you
fast.
stop that takedown? You can't even see it.
Another shout out to
Yeah,
Lone
that's
Goat.
fast.
Lone Goat has gotten several epic fans
And
into
both
the
guys
residential
showing a
homes
little
and
bit of
commercial
damage.
properties.
Definitely
If you're
both
looking to buy
guys,
a home or
but
invest in a
Dean
property,
at this
reach
point
out to
is
Lone Goat.
clearly getting
Also, the new
the better out of the
construction team of
exchanges.
Stewart Estates, now in
That's what I
charge
call
of
the
all
wrestler's
Jason Stewart's
combo right
and his
there.
clients'
Man.
Throw a
roofs
nice
and
head
remodels
kick.
is
You'll
at
get the
your
guy to
service
kind of come
construction.
forward after that.
Contact
And
Eddie
shoot
or
right
Nick
under it.
Andrade today with At Your Service Construction.
Yeah, and I mean, credit to Victor, staying in the fight, staying active. But he's for sure down 2 rounds at this point.
Yeah.
And another special thank you
I
to the Wolf
I don't know
of
what he's
West
going to
Coast
do this
for
third
your
round. He has to
philanthropy and
just like caution out of the wind,
to
but
today's promotion
he can't be
and
too
athletes.
Right.
reckless because it's only a split second
Forget,
before
if you
Dean
get in
shoots
trouble
under
this
you again.
weekend,
Right.
contact
First of all, I can't
David P.
engage
Shapiro
if I'm
Law,
Victor
San
unless
Diego's
my
#1
foot is
criminal
outside
defense attorney.
of
Visit them at
Dean's lead leg,
davidpshapirolaw.com.
right? But then for me personally, I'm going left hand to the body, right hook upstairs almost the whole time.
Oh, he has to throw those long shots up the middle to keep him from having an easy shot.
Right.
Uppercuts, long teeps right up the front.
And
Front
contact
kicks.
Bada Fulkerson
He has to
for
do
all
something.
your personal injury
Or it's
needs
just going to be
at
3 minutes of the last.
619-333-5555.
Same thing. Easy takedown, ground and pound. Can Hector dig deep to realize his championship aspirations? Oh, Dean trying to throw for the win. Back to the takedown. Easy money. Nothing he can do with that power double.
And
Step-
at the back
Easy
to the
step over
mount.
mount. Easy step over.
At this point, you got to give up your back.
You got to do something.
He's
You can't
already
just-
established that he can hold mount. There you go. At least, you know.
He has to work. He has to make Dean have to finish this fight and not just give him this.
Ooh, he's looking crucifix right now. Oh,
He has to go for broke because Dean's winning. He's dominating this fight. Hector has to go for broke. Just go for something, anything.
Man.
And I don't think he can go for anything the way Dean just dumps him on the floor like that.
2 minutes left. If I'm Victor, I gotta give up my back. Dean looking for that Kimura again.
This time it's a little bit better because now it's a little lower. Hector doing the right things by pulling it to the top so he doesn't give up that leverage. Dean right back over the step mount. Heavy hips. Now he has over a minute 30 to work from that mount.
Man.
It's a bad, bad position for Hector.
Yeah, I mean, Victor's still in it. He's not consenting.
Hector's fighting. He doesn't want to let it go. He's fighting with all he has.
Man, and just Dean, wet blanket.
Bro, white on rice, stank on poop, whatever you want to call it, it is right now.
Yeah, I want to see, if I'm Dean, I want to see if I can get a big finish, a big highlight finish.
55 minutes, 55 seconds left. He might just pound him out right here.
45 seconds.
Being relentless. Dean probably gonna drag him right back down. I wouldn't give Hector an opportunity to get anything started on the feet.
Nope.
Trying to step through, use that whizzer. Beautiful takedown by Dean.
Yeah.
Just clockwork.
See if he can posture up in these last 15 seconds and just get a finish.
You know what the absolutes are today? Death, taxes, and the Dean Sherry takedown.
Yeah. You ain't lying.
Jeez. Total domination.
Man.
I don't even know why you would go to scorecards. It's easy 30-27. It might even be a 31-26.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just total domination. Hector could do nothing the whole fight.
Yeah, and I mean,
even
you just see the shots.
It's
just
not even a shot at Hector. It's just the wrestling is just so far apart.
And not only the wrestling, but then the classic ground and pound positions.
Exactly.
Wrist trap, thigh ride, right? Scoring. And then if he starts to get away, just another mat return, just like that.
Exactly.
Right?
And then the smart things he did on the feet, throwing big, heavy shots at Hector to get a reaction for him to take that step forward. And that one little step forward is fast enough for Dean to get under him and take him down.
Yeah, I mean, you saw.
Right back to what he wants to do over and over and over again, and nothing he could do to stop it.
Yeah, I mean, he's a problem, man. He's a problem.
Feel for Hector. He wanted to do. He didn't give up a second of like where he was in despair or he wasn't going to try to fight and fight his way through that, but just was nothing he could do. Dean never gave him an opportunity. He never made a mistake. He never gave him a second to breathe, to even really come with a different game plan. It was just over and over and over, takedown punches, takedown till time was over. Relentless pressure.
Yeah, and I mean, especially with as many opportunities as amateur fighters have nowadays, when you show off these wrestling credentials, a lot of the big promotions are staring straight at you.
Yes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. First judge scores about 30-25. Second and third judge score the fight the same, 30-26 for your winner by unanimous decision. And still, epic fighting middle